Hey guys, guess what? It's full moon time again. And normally that's really exciting. But like I said in the video I made yesterday when I was running, I'm really sensing, and have been for a couple of months, the anxiety of the uncertainty and all the unpredictableness coming up, and the way that we are so unsure because it's kind of like if you pictured yourself as being like a frog and you're hopping from lily pad to lily pad and you think that you're about to jump onto the next lily pad and someone pulls it out, you can't land on that lily pad anymore, right? And that's kind of the energy that we're in, where we keep trying to move forward because that's what we do as humans, is we are here to evolve. But then somebody changes the rules, and then the rules get changed again, and then with the changing of the rules also comes a changing of expectations, and it creates chaos in our minds because we're used to doing things habitually. There's a safety in the habitualness of our daily lives. But this shakeup is happening for us, as I mentioned in the last video. So if you haven't caught that, go check it out. It's on my YouTube channel. What I wanted to share with you today about this full moon slash lunar eclipse is some really powerful stuff. So when I asked what I could share, or what is the best or the highest good to share with you guys about this moon, the image I got was a bubble. So when I watched my daughter Maya, who absolutely loves bubbles, and every summer we have to go and buy bottles and bottles of the stuff and different wands, and she plays with it in different ways and makes different shapes, and always trying to make the bigger, the better one, whichever one lasts longer. You know, it's a big game. Kids love to play with bubbles. There's something so magical about blowing air into something and watching it take off in space. And so the image that I got is how protective we are, and why this is such a hard time of transition for us to accept, is because we are trying to protect this bubble. And if you've ever blown bubbles, which I'm sure you have, they don't last. They're not made to last. They're a temporary enjoyment. And we're here trying to protect the bubble. And if you think about a bubble is just a detergent with water, right? It's mixed together. And that solution, when you blow air into it, it's what creates the bubble. So we're trying to protect this outer shell because that's what we think we are. That's what we think our lives are, is this bubble. But the amazing part about a bubble is once it pops, the air inside gets to mingle and merge with the airs and the energies of everything else that's around. So that's why, to me, this time is so exciting, is because once we stop trying to protect the soap, which we think we are, we've limited ourselves, our lives, just to the detergent that makes the bubble. But what we actually are is we're the air inside the bubble. Guys, this is a time of absolute liberation. And we won't see it for a little while yet, but it's coming. There's still a few more structures that need to fall, and there's some truths that are being uncovered, and people are starting to operate in a new way. And I'm inviting you to see yourself not as the bubble. Don't try and protect the detergent. You are so much more than that, and you have so much more ability to expand, and you have so much more potentiality than just the simple soap. You are the vastness of the air that's trapped inside the bubble. So I would invite you during this full moon, which actually where we are, it starts tomorrow on the 19th. I would invite you to ask yourself, what am I trying to protect in my life? And am I acting as a detergent, or am I acting as the air, which is free to move, which is free to create, which is free to explore? Which structure have I, you know, allowed myself to become? Have I controlled, have I created the confines of just being that bubble? Am I stuck in that? Am I trying to protect something that isn't meant to last? Or have I aligned myself with the energy of freedom and of expansion and of openness? So that's my full moon message for you guys for this full moon in November, the 19th. And I would love to hear what your comments are. I'd love to hear what you discover that you have been protecting and how you are going to play with the energies of openness and vastness of what you truly are instead of the illusion of you just being the detergent. All right, guys, that's it for today. Much love. Have a great one.